Come on. Recording.
Hi YouTubers, how you doing? It's your friendly little narrator. Hi! Alright, so last session,
Sorry, I was
um,
coughing over you. What were you? Your friendly what?
narrator.
Oh, okay.
Narrator.
Okay. It recorded
Um,
because I was muted, but I just didn't hear
gotcha.
it. Sorry, go ahead.
So last session, um, what the hell's her name? Draymond was, doing one of many pathetic tasks to join the Stokely's boys in a random cave, cavern, whatever, and uh, kicked a bone, a skull, something like that, and broke a bottle. And a portal appeared, and out pops a gray skinned dwarf. Um, and so he brought this gray skinned dwarf, Soren, back to his people, and they kind of set up another task to go clear the um, halls of black ice, or black ice halls, or something like that, which is where they're at right now. Um, there's been reports of undead over here, um, ever since the halls were abandoned a few years ago, and Stokely has a Zorn which can eat this black ice and get rid of it so that it is safe to inhabit these halls again. Um, but first, the undead need to be taken care of. So they were sent over here to uh, dispatch the undead. Thus far, they have not seen any undead. They have seen some plant creatures, and they have gone all the way to the big main room where a really big, ugly plant thing came at them, and another one, and some friendly plant things came in to help them, and we are just getting out of combat from that.
Don't forget we found the statue with the funky riddle.
Yeah. You guys came across a nursery with some talking shrubs, and you came across a shrine uh, that Dreamin recognizes as a shrine to Doomathon. And yeah,
The shrine had a riddle in it. If that matters to anyone but me.
Now I'm on the lookout for something to put in that thing's hand so we can get out of there, I assume.
Do you?
I forgot to show this to you last week, but the when you went to the forge area, that's kind of what you saw.
Cool.
Nice. Looks appropriately cold. You said that's the forge area?
Yeah, over by where you saw the black ice or the shardling.
Oh, right. Charlene. Nice. Okay. Do you remember the riddle?
I do not.
Are you wanting to go back there now, or
Not specifically. I just want to keep it in our minds because I put it in Roll20 chat for you. I just want to keep it in our minds because I'm honestly at a total loss for what it might be. And once we find out what it is, I'll be like, oh, duh. But until then, it's honestly going to drive me nuts.
It's like another like word for like a shroud. I don't think he means like a light shroud.
Um, could be something like a cloak or a
Yeah, I was thinking some kind of cover.
one that hides both day and night. That I don't know.
So I guess should we just pick up where we left off? Should we just go back south in the hallway or something, or are we done in here? I forgot.
you just got out of combat? That's literally where we're picking up.
Okay, so like, I guess let's investigate this room.
Oh, we already. I searched half and you searched the other half or some shit like that last week.
Oh,
Scott, is that not accurate?
Guy or psycho. Yes. Whoever searched the south half, I think Draymond searched the south half and found a charm of some sort around this plant creature's neck. Outside of that, you guys didn't really find anything.
okay, then. Sorry, go ahead.
I think you
Yes, let's
found maybe
investigate.
some gold or copper or silver or some miscellaneous crap around the beds, but that was about it.
Okay, this door over here, is this something that I should be seeing?
Yeah, that's the door.
Okay. I want to investigate it for traps. If you don't mind.
I'm gonna restart. A sec. Give me a Thieves' Tools Wisdom. I'm gonna restart my Discord because it's acting funny.
Okay. That's not good.
Shit. Hurry up and erase it and re-roll.
Hurry up and what?
I was just kidding. Hurry up and erase it and re-roll.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, he's. Yeah. It doesn't work that way.
I know, I was just goofing around.
I know. Oh.
Is it possible to like just hurry up and take 2 long rests so that we can get all of our um like whatever those things are called back, hit dice?
Uh, we could, but is there a reason why you want to hurry up and get them all back right now?
Not necessarily, but um, my health is like almost full, and I don't know if I used like the thing where I can get 3 times my level back before like a rest or whatever. I'm not really sure. I guess maybe we could knock out. How's all your like supplies doing?
Um, well, we just took a. I'm pretty sure we took a short rest just before we stopped for the night or last session. So
That must be how I burned through all my hit dice.
yeah, because I have my second wind and my action surge back, which means we took a short rest.
All right, 10-4.
So
All right, yeah, let's just investigate that door that you're going to investigate, I guess.
hello, hello. Can you hear us?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything yet.
It's probably a case of he can hear us, we can't hear him. That happens a lot. Hello? Something leaped on.
That was my computer trying to see if I needed to like set sticky key because I keep holding down the shift button.
Oh, okay.
I know that sounded weird, right? Dude, my computer did something since the last time I played with you guys. It like reset to like a previous like saved thing. Like it has my old password from before I changed it or whatever, like a
Weird.
month ago. I know, right?
I hate Discord.
Welcome back.
Anyways, yes, I could hear you before, but when I was pressing down my hotkey, nothing happened. So, all right. So you are 100% certain there's no traps on that door.
Yeah, I figured as much. I'm gonna open it. Can we search around this?
This room appears to have once been some kind of office, but has been converted into living quarters for a single occupant. A worn, leather-bound book sits open on the desk.
I'll take a look at the book.
Did I search the room?
Give me an investigation check. This is getting old. I gotta restart my computer. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's the first time I've seen a handout like that.
It doesn't really look like it has any terribly important information on it so far. Like a
And it looks,
journal.
it's a journal page, yeah.
The black ore, that stuff that's really bad for you, people.
Yeah, Charlene. That explains what happened to the undead, though.
I guess they'll. Yeah, I guess they're dead. Did the plant? Do you think the plant person, that lady that's floating around with us, do you think that's like her journal entry?
No, it looks like it's a journal entry for a druid. Um, Somebody working with Ravison and Vernus. Although it looks like Vernus has been killed, according to the first entry. Um, and I know from the other game that Ravison is dead as well. But that's not information
But
that
you
you
don't know that,
wouldn't.
so.
Yeah, it's not information you would know. I probably shouldn't have said that. Um, but it looks like they killed the undead here, so that's good. Started hearing whispers and doing experiments. Looks like experiments with the stone or the black ore. Maybe, I don't know. Even Geluvikin will be proud of my accomplishments. Not sure who that is.
Gotcha.
Um,
But then the last entry looks like the plants are telling me that I'm a sapling.
that kind of implies that maybe whoever this was turned into that thing in the middle that we killed. What is up with this handout? I've never seen handouts with these buttons and stuff on its guy.
It's
What did?
It
a
looks like,
PDF.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, it's a PDF.
Yeah, we can attach PDFs now to handouts.
Oh, sweet. Um. Okay, and he searched the room with an 8.
Yeah, he found 3 silver.
Um. Anything else of interest in here?
Not really.
Okay. So, let us exit and um, continue along the way, I guess. Did I lose you?
Sorry, my like Roll20 is like super laggy.
Oh, there we are.
Where'd you run off to?
I was looking for you. Um, so I guess continue heading this direction. Sneakily. I guess let's investigate this room.
Okay. You want to search and I'll help you?
Sure. May I search the room, please? With his assistance.
Just a sec. Let me get to where I can tell you what you see first.
Okie dokie.
Everything had to close for me to restart.
Of course.
Alright, a trickle of water has formed a puddle in what used to be the hearth of this room. Strange fungi grow here in cultivated beds made from the furniture the dwarves left behind. One bed contains large cask-shaped fungi, another is filled with blue-capped mushrooms, and from another emerge shoulder-high mushrooms with a gray stalk and a greenish cap. Round brown mushrooms up to a foot in diameter grow in abundance from the wooden supports and even from the frames of the beds themselves.
Okay. And if I look around, do any of these fungi look like they're moving?
Give me a say an investigation check. Give me an insight check as well. There are three fungi, I don't know. That seem to be moving a little bit. Two of them you're not sure, could be just a slight breeze that is in here. One of them definitely looks like it might be alive.
Okay, I will point those three out and just say, keep an eye on them as we move around the room. Not saying they're dangerous, just saying that there's no reason not to be cautious.
Okay. What could happen?
You never know. They could come to life and try to eat you.
Okay.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Right.
So, with that, can we investigate the room itself? Is
Sure.
there anything of interest or
And I'm gonna assist him.
value?
Okay.
Thank you for the assistance. It was
Anytime,
very
buddy.
beneficial.
Wow. 4 gold, 6 silver, and 8 copper. You find, and then of course all the mushrooms and fungi that I said earlier.
You want me to pick it up, dude?
Yeah, you can have the coins, currency. I don't have a use for the fungi, so I'm not gonna bother picking that up. Um, how about this room down here? Was that part of the same description, Sky?
Sure.
It was, okay.
Yeah. Does Sohrin want to get mushrooms?
No thanks.
Probably gonna regret that, but because
Typically.
Should I get some? Right?
actually probably both should, because it's something that was offered. It'd be stupid not to take advantage of it. So, avoiding the
Yeah.
trees that might move, let's collect some mushrooms.
All right. Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right. Both give me survival checks.
Just as a anecdote, last night I was DMing a game for Sky and our other group, and had a couple of them meet this very strange fellow out in the middle of nowhere while they're looking for a Thieves Guild. And they met the guy, talked to him for a little bit, just decided he was crazy, and just left him alone and left. Didn't bother trying to talk to him about anything, really. Just assumed he was crazy and walked away.
Are you talking about last night or this morning?
This morning?
I think we're still there. I don't think we've left yet. Because I want to ask the guy about my not being human, but
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about last night.
okay.
Our game last night.
No. I mean last night in game or this morning in game.
It was last night in game. Um,
So
Aramel
when
and Reardon.
Reardon by themselves.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Flame Top, as they call him, walked up to him and started talking to him, and they just decided he was crazy and walked away and left him alone.
Yeah, Valakat is very intrigued by him. A bit weirded out, but intrigued.
And actually, you guys did leave.
Nope.
Because you guys were talking about heading back to the tavern.
They were talking about possibly heading back to the tavern so that they could go with Durkar to the doll shop, and that's when Durkar said that he was already headed to the doll shop, and I didn't get a chance to say anything and I made a note of it for next week. So
Okay.
that's besides the point. But anyways, um, Sohrin, give me a nature check at advantage since you were from the Underdark.
You about to Oregon Trail us?
Or
You know, like, oh, your whole party got dysentery. You're all dead. Hey,
no,
what do you want
I'm
me to?
asking a nature check because you're from the Underdark. Okay, 12. That's fine. That is actually perfect. That is literally what the DC says it is. Um, all right, that's what you end up with. Is 4 barrel stocks, 3 blue caps, 4 trilmech, and 4 orvane. And um, Soren, you recognize all of these. Um, and you also see as you're harvesting these mushrooms that there are little bits and pieces of dwarven bones mixed in, like they may have been used as fertilizer.
Yay.
You'd know that Orvane is both a sign that the tunnels have not been maintained and that it can be used as a healing agent if you ever come across a herbalist.
Okay. So, I picked all those up and I put them in my like inventory sheet. That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Should we keep exploring, Draymond?
Yeah.
you want to just show us the way?
What we got down here to look at still. Where'd you go? Gonna do the sneakily sky. It's one of my favorite words on this character.
All right, yeah, we're rolling
Sneakily.
stealthily. Yeah, sneakily.
Alright, as you get there, Draymond, give me a stealth check.
Uh-oh. He's a Rogan.
So, like, if you ask for something, Scott, does that mean I have to stop walking?
Yeah, it typically means that I'm trying to figure something out, and you're, yeah, just pause for a moment.
All right, you got it, buddy.
All right. All right, yeah, you're good at the moment. You're good to move, Sword.
Okay, so I guess let's investigate this room. If you don't mind.
Let's see here. Okay. Go ahead and roll me an investigation. Room contains various bits of stone worked into Dwarven action figures. A set of mason's tools can be found here.
Dwarven action figures?
That's what it says.
Okay.
I think I should take the stoneworking tools because I think I have like some kind of stoneworking thing. I should. Let me look though.
You referring to stone cutting?
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome to take them.
You would want to look at your proficiencies in particular.
Yeah, actually, it just says that I only have, and then I could like tell different types of like stonework. I'm considered proficient in history skill, so I'm not necessarily like a stone cutter.
You would want to look at your proficiencies.
On the left-hand side of your character sheet. They are below your stats.
There's tool proficiencies and custom skills.
Yeah, it says something about Mason's tools.
So
Okay,
you are proficient in Mason's tools.
cool. So
All
you now
right,
have tools.
Roger that. So, do I put those like on the item list or in my?
You go to the compendium where everything is located in. You type in Mason's tools or just Mason, and it will deduct it. And then you click the item and drag it to your character sheet, and it will automatically add it to your sheet.
Just make sure you're dragging the tools, not the proficiency.
Okay, I think I did it right.
Yep, they're down at the bottom of your list.
Yeah, it's at the bottom of my list.
Okay, looks like it worked. Let us keep looking. Sneakily. Ooh. Well, we found something.
And you're on top of each other. But yes, roll initiative.
I think I've gotten like, oh wow. I think I've gotten pretty low initiatives in this game for a while now. At least with this group.
Oh, 3 nat ones. That's awesome.
It's because we're all so lucky.
Oh, yay, it's the one that's closest to you. Um, first two is against the first person, which is Draymond, 6 and 22. Second two are against Sohrin, 7 and 11.
There are those hit on me.
Five piercing on Draymond. And it is Soren's turn.
There's really nowhere for me to. Can I like jump past Draymond to the like the catty corner square between him and the bad guy?
Like there.
Yeah.
It would require a athletics check to see if you could get past the enemy that is blocking the path.
Come on.
Okay.
That's a good girl.
Yes, you are able to get there.
Okay. Now I'd like to attack this thing.
guess I had the mic open.
Hey, Scott, Sky, there's this new move on my doodly doo called the meow. I
No,
assume you
don't
know.
worry about it.
Oh,
Not
okay,
there.
don't use it. Oh, shit, okay. All right,
It's a,
I'm gonna
it's
just
a
continue.
placeholder for something else.
Okay, I'm gonna attack again.
That will almost hit Draymond in the lip.
Oh shit. All right, I'll attack one more time.
Hey, watch it, dude. Watch it.
That will hit.
And that's the end of my turn.
And it's Draymond's turn. That one's dead, by the way.
That's what I get for paying more attention to my food than to my game. And I don't see any others down here. C25. That's as far as I can move. Cutting action. Dash. And I'll use the 2 bad ox attacks. As Warhammer is
The
offhand.
8 will not hit, but the 25 will.
I don't get sneak attack with that.
And it doesn't matter, it kills it.
No. Well, that's it for me.
And you are out of combat.
All right, we should regroup because I don't know where you're at, buddy. Crazy, where'd you go, man?
Just up and
You'd
around the
have,
corner.
yeah, you'd have seen him take off and go up and around.
Anything of interest down there?
No, it's a staircase that doesn't go to anything.
It goes somewhere, but you're not going where it's going, so.
Were we done searching in here, or was there more to look at?
Another room down there.
This room, I guess.
And you don't have to search every room, but sometimes it's worth searching every room.
You never know, the one room we don't search could have that magic weapon in it.
Nice. All right, let's search this.
Room holds the dead body of a dwarf that died of starvation, as the Charlene possessed him to stop eating entirely. His soul now haunts this room as a specter, and as you enter, roll initiative. All right, it will. Let's see here. Right, attack Sohrin. 14.
That'll miss.
It will be Sohrin's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack it.
That'll hit. That one will miss. And that one will hit.
Should I wait until you say that'll hit before I push the button?
You should, yes.
Okay, sorry for getting ahead of it.
Because sometimes, depending on what it is, in this case, not so much, but it could be that you did a 17 and it hit, and on your next attack, you got an 18, and it was like, I'm going to shield. I don't want to take any more damage.
Okay.
It would have made more sense to shield on the 17, but that's besides the point. Anything else for you?
Sorry, no, I'm out of moves.
All right, then it is Dreamin'. And all 3 hit. And the ghostly ichor spills across the back wall.
Good work, buddy.
You.
All right, let's search this room.
Unfortunately, there's not anything of value in here.
All right, 10-4. All right, let's book a Draymar. Lead.
See, I think there's still a couple of rooms over by the where we came in. But other than that, I think we're just trying to deal with the riddle.
As you pass by the nursery, you'll hear, "Excuse me, did you find Berna? Did you know why she hasn't been lighting the hearth?"
Haven't found her yet. We're still looking. Did I lose you?
Follow me. Oh,
Um,
did you see where I just went?
roll initiative.
I kind of got a little ahead of myself and dropped myself in a crappy place.
Ah.
Oh, you're right about the like rolls, man. I've had insanely small initiative rolls all day, except for you just had a nice one. That's nice. There's 7 guys.
Of course, you can only see 5, so.
Sorry, I was just going off by your rolls.
Yep.
Did the
Mechanically, there's 7, but you can only see 5, so you only know that there are 5.
Okay, sorry about that.
did you did the group initiative not work?
It did not.
Grr. Well, it's been restarted. Whether or not that helps or not is debatable.
21 against Sohrin.
Hold on.
Is that it?
Yeah, I was just trying to see how far away you were. Or
Right there. Or piercing. And Draymond, you hear, I don't know, some weird little like, I don't know, something like that, come from somewhere up towards the north.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so it's movements, bonus action, action. And that's it for me.
First two are against Sohrin, 7 and 16.
Negative, neither of those hit. I deflect them.
Second one's against the other one, 12 and 10, definitely no hit.
Nope.
First two, one. Just one against Draymond, I guess. And nothing. One against Draymond, then one against Sohrin. Or 10 on Draymond.
14 does not hit Draymond.
Sohrin, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move up to here. And attack this thing 2 times.
They both hit. You want to add anything to those attacks?
Well, I was going to do... Sorry, flurry of blows.
Okay. What about your other abilities? What other abilities you got?
I have stunning strike.
This is one of those ones where you get to think about how OP and powerful monks are, and go, okay, for sure right now, you know that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies, because you can see 6 enemies. Stunning strike says that you could interfere with the flow of ki in an opponent's body when you hit them with a melee weapon attack, i.e. your hand. You can spend 1 ki point each time to attempt a stunning strike. Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or if they fail, they'll be stunned until the end of your next turn. This is a good way of getting a lot of enemies out from being able to attack you in a quick amount of time.
All right, I guess I'll try it. So, I guess I'll try to do a stunning strike on the guy that I've been attacking.
Okay. And so if you use flurry of blows, like, you could essentially hit one, hit the next, hit the next, using Flurry of Blows, hit the next, so you could get 4 attacks all in one, and then you could use 4 more key points to possibly stun all 4 of those. It doesn't always work, but
Right.
it's one of those utility options when you have a bunch of monsters, people, whatever, coming at you, to be able to take some of them out.
Right. Yeah. No, that's what I was kind of trying to do with my flurry of blows, because I'll be able to like possibly prone 2 of them or whatever if I hit both. If I hit both of them.
Yeah. So prone. So here's the thing about prone. Let me find game conditions. Prone knocks them down, but if they go before anybody else has a chance to hit them with advantage, then they just get up. So you can knock them down and they get up and it's all good. If you knock them away, that could be beneficial sometimes, sometimes not. They're just going to run back up to you, something like that. A stun, per the game conditions, they go all the way down. Stunned creature is incapacitated, which means incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions, which means you could run away. They can't take an attack of opportunity against you. They can't hit you on their turn because they're stunned until the end of your next turn. They can't move, and they can only speak falteringly. Creature automatically fails its strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature has advantage.
Okay. I'll have to like try to, and maybe I'll be able to incorporate something like that in my like next string of attacks. But I guess for now I'm gonna just stick with the flurry of blows, and I'm gonna try to hit this guy first.
Okay, just so you know, you can do flurry of blows and stunning strike on the same turn.
Like first instead of like how I do it as my bonus action.
So, stunning strike says that you can interfere with the flow of the keys, blah blah blah, when you hit another creature. So, anytime you hit a creature, you can choose to spend 1 key point to attempt a stunning strike. So you don't. If you do flurry of blows, which costs 2 key points, you could do 2 key points on flurry of blows plus 4 key points on 4 enemies.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
You don't want to do it?
Maybe on the next round.
Okay.
But for now, I'll just do the 1 key point for attacking this guy.
Okay. $11 does not hit.
Okay, I'll just try one more time.
And a 24 hits.
And I want you to roll a strength saving throw so I can push you 15 feet into the wall.
You're right against the wall.
So yeah, wouldn't that like push him really hard?
That'll give you a d6. That's not going to get you much. It like if because you're attacking this guy here.
Yeah.
If you were there and this guy's here, this is going to hurt.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt a little bit, but it's I mean, it's up to you. this is a tutorial, so I'm just trying to put it out there that if you want to do that, that's fine.
I was gonna say, I guess you could change it to the other one, the dexterity saving throw, but since you already rolled strength.
Okay. What is your DC?
Where do I find that again?
Next page. All the way up to the top, right there.
All right, 15.
All right. So 14 does not beat a 15, so he gets shoved into the wall.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. All right. First two against Sohrin. 16 to 9. 16 rather.
Neither of those hit.
And second two against Streamin. 25 and a 22.
Both hit.
$13.
Did you skip me? Oh, never mind.
Apparently, yes.
Looks like you're next.
No, you went. Okay, no, I did not.
I
I'm
ran
trying
up
to
the first turn, sorry.
figure out if I skipped my Vine Blight. I did skip my Vine Blight. Oh well. Too late now.
Go ahead and throw it in there.
Nah, I'm not worried about it. We'll get the other one. This one will go. This one just go. No, the other one will go. All right. This one will claw at. No. That's gonna do your volley. First 2 against Sohrin, second 2 against Draymond. $24 on Sohrin.
Yeah, that one hits. But
4
I want
piercing.
to do that telekinetic reprisal.
Telekinetic reprisal.
Okay, go ahead and link it. So 7 force damage with a strength save. 14 doesn't meet your 15, so 7 force damage to it. You still take the 4 piercing now.
I already subtracted it.
And that gets pushed back there. And then the second 2 will be against Draymond. $21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
4 piercing. And that will bring us to Draymond.
Oh, that's me. I'm gonna run over here, risking the opportunity attack. That hits.
18.
That hits.
It's bludgeoning. And you're grappled.
Well, damn it. Then I will turn and attack him. Didn't want to do that, but I'm gonna have to do it apparently. 17 hit him.
That will hit. And kill it.
Technically, that goes on there too.
Good job.
Unfortunately. Okay, then I'll step forward. Since I'm assuming I'm no longer grappled.
Correct.
Step forward and swing that. And miss. I'll use second wind to regain 11 health. And use my action surge to swing twice more.
Who are we going on?
The guy north of me, first of all.
Okay. That will hit.
And second attack.
And will miss.
Okay, that's it for me.
This one will claw out at Sohrin. 24. For 4 slashing. This one will claw out at Draymond. 15.
That'll miss.
This one will go Draymond, Sohrin, Draymond, Sohrin. Damn.
Was that the
25
second
and
two?
no, it went Draymond, Sohrin, Draymond, Sohrin. So 25 and 18 on Draymond.
Darn it.
Yeah, both hit me.
For 17 piercing. Apparently my roll 20 is not liking Draymond tonight.
Apparently. That's what, the third crit you've gotten on me?
Yeah. Alright, Sohrin, you're up.
I'm gonna attack the guy that's in front of Draymond first.
That will hit. And kill it.
Now I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me.
That'll hit.
All right, I'll hit him one more time.
That barely hits. But kills him.
All right, now I want to move up. Okay, that's good.
That it?
Yeah, that's it.
DC 12 strength saving throw from both of you. Raymond passed. Sohrin is restrained.
Is there anything that would have given me a proficiency on that roll?
You got a +6 on that roll.
Okay, so that's okay. So there's no, or sorry, the advantage.
No, it's a straight roll.
All right, cool. So what am I? Am I captured?
You are restrained.
Okay.
So that's where you get into the journal and take a look at those game conditions. They're really helpful for any of the conditions that might pop up. In this case,
All right. So I'm the restrained creature, so my speed becomes 0, and it can benefit from my bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Does that mean if you try to attack me? Oh yeah, okay. I'm the creature. Get it?
okay,
So
back.
I have advantage. You
Um,
have advantage rolls, and I have disadvantage rolls.
all right. So in this case, restrained creature's speed becomes 0. So you have movement of 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage. And the creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
This guy will do an eagle volley. 2, 1 against. Now we'll go 2 against Soren. 23 and 23.
Oh shit. Yeah, those both hit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he heard you. He responded.
Yeah,
Are
I
you?
said both
Okay,
hit.
nobody can hear me. Well, I can't hear you. Check.
I heard you.
Okay, there we go. Cool, perfect. All right, so 8 piercing to Soren.
All right.
And this one will do the same. We'll go 2 against Soren, then 2 against Draymond. 19 against Soren.
Hey, so if my armor class is 19, is that a hit?
Yes.
Fuck. All right, you hit me once.
5 piercing. Damn, this game really does not like Draymond. 25
Yes.
for 11 piercing. This is one of those, again, for a tutorial, where if you try and take out some of these dudes, or by stunning them, a lot of these attacks wouldn't even be happening right now. And with that, we are back to Draymond.
First thing I'm gonna do is take a potion. For 7 health. Then I'm going to run up here and attack this guy.
Which one, sir?
No, I'll attack this one on the
The
end.
needle.
Yeah. It's 15 hit.
15, yes, will hit.
7 points of damage. Is he still alive?
That will kill it.
Okay, good. And I'm going to attack this guy. The Vine Blight guy. With a 24.
24 will hit.
And this one gets sneak attack. Because it's close enough to Sohrin. So a total of 15 damage. Done that. I've done everything I can do, so.
Ready. We will go Sohrin Draymond, Sohrin Draymond. So 13 and 14 on Sohrin, no. 21 and 19 on Draymond. I swear this thing really hates you.
Why is it getting 21?
No,
Yeah,
it's
why did
not.
you
It's
get the
getting 9.
advantage?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
getting 9.
9 and
Still
19.
19.
Okay, 19, yes.
So 4 points of piercing. At least it's not the crit for the 20th time.
Hey Scott, is that the one that's
Okay.
got me in the like grasp thing?
No, this is the guy that the one that's got the green aura around it is the one that has the entangling plants effect.
Okay. Like the blue or green guy or whatever that is, but not the brown sand people.
Correct. The one that's got the aurora around it. All right, Sohrin, you are up.
Okay, how's this guy's health looking? This guy.
He is looking very planty.
There's no cut limbs with plant blood coming out of it.
You don't see any blood, but there are definitely some slashes in it.
All right, I'm gonna try to attack him.
12 barely hits.
It's a good hit.
All right, I'm gonna attack him some more.
10 does not.
All right, I'm gonna use a flurry of blows and try to hit him 2 more times.
A 13 hits. And kills it.
Well, does that mean then I can use the other attack on
Somebody
this
else, yes. So 24 will hit the next guy over.
All right, that's the
Oh,
end of my
so with
turn.
your rolls.
What was that?
What the fuck is up with your rolls? You got max damage like 3 times in a row.
It's the way of the monk, man. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Monks are fucking OP, dude.
Alright, this guy will claw out at Sohrin. An 18.
Negative.
I mean, their per attack damage isn't great, but they can just dish it out, man, when they want to.
Draymond is up.
I'll attack this guy.
$16 will hit.
10, kill it. Okay, then I will step forward and attack this guy.
16 will hit.
And that's it.
I'll do 2 against Sohrin and then 1 against Draymond.
I'll get the crit.
Probably.
20 hits.
20 on 6 piercing and oh my gosh, it's amazing.
You missed, you son of a bitch. I'm cussing at the plant creature thingy, not the DM. Just so you know.
Totally makes 100% sense. Soren, you are up. And you are no longer restrained since the other creature died and the plants went away.
All right, yeah. 10-4. I'll just attack him, obviously, 3 times.
First 2 hit. As you reach in and as you punch in and
Rip out its heart.
rip out green gooey stuff.
All right. While it's still pulsating, and then I show Draymond, and he's not having a good time.
My axe blade is just kind of stuck into the ground, and I'm just kind of leaning on the shaft of it, and just kind of, just give you a thumbs up with a weak smile. Bedtime?
So should we look around then?
Um, maybe we should go down to one of those rooms we found and take a nap. Because
That's a brilliant idea.
I'm hurting.
All right, which way should we go? South or
We
there's like
found,
some staircases ahead of us.
yeah, that was where we came in. But there's some empty room, or some rooms that we didn't explore off to the right. But if I remember right, there's a room here that we can go into.
All right, my roll 20 froze up. Oh, there I go.
See me?
Yeah, now I do. Sorry, it just like froze up.
No problem. May not be the cleanest room, but doesn't have to be cleaned as long as it's safe. So can you refresh our memory as to what was going on in this room, Sky?
No clue.
Okay.
I didn't mark.
Gross. I think
It was
if this is the one, there's a dead body in here, and I'm pretty sure I'm laying in the same bed as it.
I get the other bed.
Shit.
all the little rooms was a roll of a d8. So.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, let's go ahead and rest in here.
Should we like take turns taking watch, or are we good?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take watch. Well, 2 of us are only going to be able to watch for 4 hours, unfortunately. Unless you want to stretch some rules there, Sky.
Nope, not really.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I guess I'll take first watch. I'll wake you up for second watch. And then I guess just keep waking each other up every 2 hours.
All right,
It
cool,
takes
man.
about 12 hours to get a long rest that way, but
Okay.
life happens, I guess. But okay, so long rest guy. I'll take first watch.
Give me a perception roll. May as well go ahead and give me 2 more, just for shits and giggles to quicken this through. Well, that's funny.
That's
Um.
weird.
Oh, I need help.
Look at my rolls.
Um.
I had 2 21s, 3 12s, and a 24.
Yeah,
That's not weird. What is up with the rolls tonight, guys? It's not even Friday the 13th.
Yes, all 3 of your rests go fine. Soren, give me 3 perception rolls for your 3 watches.
Oh, shit.
Ouch. Your last watch. Good on my part, at least. Your last watch, you're just super bored and getting a little nauseous from the smell of the dead person or dead person's bedding that you're on, and you just pass out. And you're awakened to Draymond kicking at your foot.
Sorry, I must have fell asleep, man.
Let's not do that again.
Roger Dodger.
But you got your long rests. During this portion, were you wanting to attune or hug and try and find out about a certain item?
Yeah, I want to pull out my. Leather glove that looks to be in perfect condition and is adorned with 3 large metal hooks shaped like a mole's claw stitched into the palm of the glove is some sort of symbol.
You also have that charm too, don't you?
Oh, wait, Scott's doing something.
I guess you can only do one at a time though. So
What did you say? I have some kind of stone.
yeah, you have that charm that you picked up off of the big guy in the middle.
This guy's like trying to update my page. Oh, there he goes. Um, I mean, is it the large crystal that's perfectly clear? You can barely see the outlines of the edges. It seems to be of the nature of quartz, but most quartz you have seen in the Underdark had many imperfections, and
No,
it's been somewhat opaque.
the one I'm talking about is the very first item on that list. The plant charm.
Oh, haha, yeah, I see that at the top. Wonder if it has something to do with the fact there's a bunch of plants everywhere.
It could.
What do you think we should go do now?
I don't know.
So what you attuned to is Delver's Claws. So you can find it in the compendium. It's not a custom item. But the back of this worn leather glove is adorned with 3 large metal hooks shaped like a mole's claw, blah, blah, blah. Stitched into the glove's palm is the mountain rune. Glove's considered a simple melee weapon with the finesse and light properties. Deals 1d4 slashing, except that you're a monk, so it is a monk weapon if you would wish for it to be a monk weapon, which means you get 1d6 slashing out of it currently, and it will go up with your martial arts die. While attuned to the glove, you gain a burrowing speed equal to your walking speed and blind sight to 15 feet. So that means that you can burrow, not in the stone, but if you've got ground or snow, which would be kind of cold, but you could burrow into the ground and through the ground for your speed, which is whatever, 40 feet, I think. And you have blind sight to 15 feet, so if there's an invisible enemy within 15 feet of you, you can see them.
I think it might be a custom item because I'm not seeing it in the compendium.
It's Big Beast Presents Glory of the Giants.
Oh, I don't have that one.
That's why.
That's one of yours.
Then I should probably add that as a handout, I guess. The rune that is on the palm. As an action, you can invoke the glove's rune to bolster yourself with the sturdiness of the earth. Spend and roll a number of your unspent hit dice up to a maximum equal to your proficiency bonus. You then regain a number of hit points equal to the total roll, plus your constitution modifier.
Damn.
Once a rune has been invoked, it cannot be invoked again until the next dawn.
Damn.
Right on. Could you put that in my
Yes,
thingies for me?
I'm going to make a handout for it right now.
Also, on my Mason's tools, my proficiency just has a question mark.
Yeah, when you click on it, it should come up with a drop down menu for you to select which stat to roll with. And then you select the stat and you click OK, and then it rolls using that stat modifier. And the GM will give you whatever stat you're supposed to roll with.
Typically when Claudette asks to search for traps, I say use Thieves' Tools with wisdom, because she's using her wisdom to try and find traps and know where traps might be, or how they might be formed around a door or something like that. But then if she's trying to pick a lock, I say Thieves' Tools with dexterity, because wisdom's, yeah, she knows how to pick a lock, but it's, can she move her hands the right way to actually get those tumblers to click the correct way?
Okay.
Okay, are you wanting us to continue, or are you still waiting on stuff?
I'm just making this handout real quick.
Okay. Let us know when you're ready.
It is updated. It is in the loot folder underneath your journal page, Sohrin. sorry, not on your bio, in the in the journal on the right hand side of the screen. If you go down to where your Sohrin folder is and you see Sohrin's journal, Sohrin, Bloodhawk, and then loot, there's Delver's Claws.
Well, as a simple melee weapon, it would be considered a monk weapon, which means it would follow your monk damage rules. So if you're at this point, I think your monk damage is 1d6. It would actually deal 1d6 damage instead of 1d4. So that's good to keep in mind going forward, Soren.
Yep.
All right.
So when you go up to a D8 and a D10, eventually it will essentially scale with you.
Yes.
Okay. I'll have to like learn this.
That's a nice little toy. I want that toy.
You want everything, so do I. Um, except for the cursed items, obviously. But yeah, you guys are good to go.
I'm coming down here sneakily, waiting for Soren to keep up or join me or whatever.
Yeah, sorry. For some reason, whenever I like walk, my like roll 20 starts acting shitty.
All right, well, give me a stealth check, Sword. All right, you're good.
Okay, well, you went down there, so let's start down there. I guess let's sneak into this room, cavern, whatever.
Go and give me a stealth roll, Freeman.
I is rogue.
Yes, you is.
Um, I'm assuming I see those.
You do.
Okay, I will look back at Soren, um, pointing my eyes with my finger, and then put up two fingers and point to the northeast.
Okay, I
If he
understand.
understands. If he
I
understands,
understand
awesome.
hand signals, and I acknowledge, as well as I have a visual on the two enemies to the northeast portion of this room. Then I signal to you. I lick my lips.
Okay.
Orgar's hungry for some plants, apparently.
Then I would like to charge forward and attack him.
All right, roll initiative, everybody. Yay, group initiative's working. All right, make your attacks.
All three or just two? I don't remember what you do for surprise rounds.
I would say probably just the two.
Oh,
Yeah.
a lot of getting
Um.
roasted.
Well, 12 wouldn't hit, but since you are 22 stealthy, 16 will.
Okay, I'll take it.
And sneak since you are 22 stealthy.
Where'd it go?
Ouch.
Yeah, 11's better than 10. Um,
And you're first up in the turn order too.
oh, am I? Am I gonna kill these guys without giving Sohrin anything? Um, one attack, I guess, on this guy. I'm assuming 17
That will
hits.
hit. Yep,
6
that will
damage.
kill that guy.
Okay, I will make my way in here and hit or tackle my other two attacks.
Those will both hit.
And I will stand there with my weapons crossed, growling at him, waiting for Soren to finish him. Trying to distract him from Soren, who is hopefully
And
still
Soren
stealth.
is up.
Hopefully still stealth and gets a advantage on the attack.
We shall see. 22 hits. And kills it.
Right on.
Good job.
You too, buddy. So what do you say? We just search this room?
Sounds good.
All right, Sky. We're gonna search.
Alright, so let me find this guy.
This guy.
Scroll all the way back up to the top. And this one is alright. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
You want to do it and I'll just help you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Go for it.
Awesome. You don't really find much in the way of anything in here, but you do find 3 gold, 1 silver, and 4 copper. And as you're opening one of the dresser drawers, nasty stench comes out, and there is 2 gold ingots sitting on top of some moldy clothing.
Hmm.
What did you say? 2 gold ingots? Okay, so obviously I'm putting those in my inventory.
Yeah, you can have it all, buddy.
Unless you want half of the stuff that you can't take with you.
Yeah, I'm pretending I am getting my loot because I mean I like this character. It's just it's not going this. It's yeah. I've got a whole other character on the other game, so.
Right. All right. I guess let's continue our searching or whatever.
Okay, I think there's still another room further north that we passed. Sneakily, Sky, sneakily.
So far, this room looks empty.
Well, let's do an investigation. Look around for anything valuable or secret door like.
I'll help.
Only because the way Sky said that. Total medic gaming. But
You find
like,
a bag with 6 banded agate gems.
six banded agates. Anything else?
No, that is it.
I'll hand the bag to Sohrin.
Right on. Thanks, buddy. All
Something
right,
tells
so
me you'll find someone who will find those very helpful in the future,
cool.
in the near
Yeah,
future.
we still need to figure out what's going on with that statue with the riddle man.
I agree. Um, as far as I know, we have explored the whole map. Um, yeah. So I guess let's head back over to the statue and see what we can figure out. As we walk by here, I'll just kind of shout, "We're still looking." That didn't come through. It must be too high pitched because I hear it
Eh,
starting.
Hey!
that better?
Yes, I heard that. So, a shroud that hides both day and night, keeping secrets from the light. Bring to me that which concealed, the many treasures it may yield. Can we roll intelligence checks or something for
Well, do you have anything in your inventory that sort of fits that? I have a large crystal that is perfectly clear. Wait, acorn-sized white gold crystal that you've never seen before. I don't know. Should we just start trying to put shit in his hand?
Probably not. Um, anything that you got out of the cavern before you came in here is 99% chance that it is not it. A clue for Draymond. This is Dumathoan, and you're a dwarf. So
I know, but you've told me that much. I'm not making the connection.
okay. Then yeah. Both of
Unless
you.
it's the helmet that I'm wearing.
No. Um.
Gold,
Both of
gold,
you give me. Let me see. Just a sec.
gold, maybe. Rocks. I
Give me
don't know.
religion checks.
I'm really not getting this one. I'm sorry. Apparently, my character's getting it better than I am.
Draymond, you would understand that Dumathoan is the god of buried secrets.
Ooh, did you just delete your character? Um,
No, he said, I don't know. He said something. I think we should be looking for like a pile of dirt that I can dig in or something. I'm not sure.
well, it's there's dirt on the ground, right?
There's dirt by the potted plants, and there's some dirt by the potted mushrooms.
Okay, well,
So let's
let's
go. I guess we got to go dig somewhere.
yeah, let's go pick up a couple handfuls of dirt and bring it back and put it in his hand.
I didn't even think of that. I was just thinking like not dirt, but something's hiding in the dirt.
So the dirt is the shroud that hides both day and night, keeping secrets from the light. Bring to me that which concealed the many treasures that it may yield.
Do you remember there was an empty pot back here? Do you think we should fill it up with dirt and bring it to the guy? Is that what he's talking about?
Sure, let's try it.
All right, that's in like the main dining area that I'm standing in, right, Scott? Or Sky?
Yep.
All right, I want to pick up the pot and fill it with dirt.
Okay, you do.
Yeah, you did say something about a pot under the table, and I remember thinking at the time that was weird that you pointed out. I should have made that
All right,
connection
I guess
sooner,
I'm
I
gonna
guess.
try to put the pot in the guy's hand.
It's kind of big to fit in his hand.
Um,
Try some dirt.
yeah, dump a little dirt out into his hand, I guess.
Okay. Um, as you place dirt in the right hand of Dumathoan, you both receive a blessing of Dwarven courage, which grants 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh,
advantage on saving throws against poison, and resistance against poison damage for the next 8 hours. In addition, the dirt that you put in there changes into a fascinating brown colored quill with a precise point made from what looks to be a green crystal.
nice.
So do
Save
we
it.
just collect all this shit then?
Yeah,
All right. Take whatever you want, I guess. I don't.
go
Are we
for
supposed
it.
to take? So we take the dirt, but it turned into some quill,
Yeah, it turned into a quill.
like a writing quill.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
use the green gem as its point.
Okay.
Sounds magical.
Mm. Scott, are you typing this up in the chat?
Basically, he said we got advantage on saving throws against poison and resistance to poison, which we already had because we're both dwarves. And then 5 temporary hit points for the next 8 hours.
So these 5 temporary hit points. Does that mean if we lose 5, because we're both full, right? Or
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, we're both full. Um, we
And
have
on your character sheet, there's a place for temporary hit points. So you just take those before you take your normal hit points.
yeah. So basically, the next 5 points of damage you take are from the temporary hit points, and they
All right,
can't be
cool.
healed. So
All right, cool, man.
once you lose them, they're gone.
All right. So am I supposed to just take this quill with the green point crystal, yada
Yeah,
yada yada?
yeah, it's yours. Go for it.
All right, I'm gonna just stick it in my.
Stick it in your.
I'm hoping
Treasure.
he. Okay. I was gonna say I'm hoping he's gonna say bag, but you know.
With him, I'm not sure.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah,
Is
no, whenever I click back and forth from Discord to Roll20, it like cuts my microphone off. Kind of
as
sucks.
you as you pick it up, it starts sinking into your skin.
oh
Great. Even though I use my glove.
Yes.
Is that bad?
Maybe.
maybe.
Maybe not.
Well, I hurried up and put it in my backpack.
That's what you thought. But as you're looking in your backpack, it's not there.
It's sinking into your hand. Great. Have fun. Enjoy that.
Do I at least get the green crystal?
No, it's inside of you.
So do I take it off my inventory?
Yeah, you can definitely take it off your inventory.
Oh, what's
Well, it's a
this?
big little thingy.
Well, that's neat.
your artifact is a tattoo, which if you're not level 6, you've got 1, and then when you turn level 6, it would have split, as it states that it splits. But you now have 3 tattoos, one of which is centered on your forehead, and it is the mark of the Silent Keeper.
Cool. So, what does +1 mechanically speaking mean? Is that just like
Means +1. Plus you add 1 um, to your attack. You hit a little bit more precise, and you add 1 to your damage because you hit a bit harder.
And
that some?
proficiency.
Is that
Sorry.
something you change in the computer, or
That's
do I gotta
that is something that I will change, and you won't have to worry about.
right on? Thanks, buddy.
While you read that, I'm gonna take a 15-minute break because I need to pee. If y'all want to take a 15-minute break, go for it.
Right on. Thanks, man. Where'd it go? This gift grants your unarmed strikes. It splits into 3 tattoos. First one, it's like a molder, allows you to guess the molder. Partial clear stuff. Concentration of the one minute. Stab a creature with a weapon and attack before the spell ends. Nothing matters. Sweet. By using a spell slot of second level or higher. My spellcast slot. so now I can talk this time. Pretend that this time all louder. Wait, I'm still on, but that's okay. So are you guys back at the releases? March 2nd. Okay. You guys gonna make some popcorn and watch 13 go on 30? Or the notebook or it's a tearjerker. All right. Good work, Bingham's. Did you need like any films? What did you do at Space City? Oh, right on. Good job. Would you want to stay for 5 minutes? 4. You say 4. Oh, you almost stayed for 4 minutes. What? Not Joseph, not Tom, just get through it. Oh, don't make them cry, go home. All right, I love you. Have a good night. Be careful. Don't run where. All right. Did you spend all of your money or no? So that. Yeah, well, yeah. All right, good night.
Am I hearing a meow?
Sure. But no, I
Oh,
think you're hearing whatever the hell's going on in Rich's place.
mm, okay. Never mind.
Maybe a cuckoo clock.
Yeah, sorry, my clock's going off.
We used to have one of those. I used to think it was really annoying. Then it stopped working, and I started to miss the damn thing.
Like I love it, but it starts at 6 in the morning.
Ours did a, the cuckoo thing. Every hour. One for each hour. And then it did
Yep,
a shortened one. Just a quick, like, coo kind of a thing. Every
on the
15,
half hour.
on the 15-minute.
Every 15 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I don't know. That's pushing it.
But it was just like a little squeak kind of a thing. You didn't even really hear it unless you're in the same room as it.
Right on.
So that part wasn't actually all that annoying. It was just the hourly cuckoo thing. Although when you're annoyed at it every 15 minutes, hearing it anyway is pretty annoying anyway. So, but man, I used to hate it, but after it died, I really got to the point where I missed it. It's weird.
Pretty funny.
So, and keep going.
Sure. I guess we're going back to what was it, Stockridge boys, Stokely boys, because we've cleared the dungeon as far as I know. And do you recall any stairs down or up? Um,
Yeah, there was that one staircase that kind of like dead ended, but I'm sure there's something there. I just gotta remember where.
I remember lots of dead end staircases. I just okay. Well,
I found it.
okay. Give me a second. I'll find you. You think one of these two stairways goes up somewhere?
I mean, actually, I maybe not. Did we ever go up those one stairs in that one room after that battle? I know that's not very descriptive.
Um, it really isn't that descriptive. Um, I can guarantee you that none of the stairs go anywhere. I mean, they go somewhere, but yeah, no.
Do either of these at the south end go anywhere, Sky?
They go somewhere, but no. They go somewhere into more caverns and more underdarky stuff and other stuff. I don't know.
Um, Seem to remember something
I
in one of the
guess.
rooms we were.
Is there anywhere we need to go outside of leaving? Have we completed our quest?
Once you've cleared the halls, you have completed the quest.
Can people hear me?
Yeah, I'm
Am I
talking to you.
here? Am I speaking?
I can hear you too,
Yeah.
buddy.
Crap! I had the headset turned all the way down. So if anyone said anything to me, then I apologize. I didn't hear any of it.
As soon as you clear the halls, then yes, your question's complete.
As soon as we clear the halls, which means there's something else in here.
Well, as soon as you, I mean, per Stokely, as soon as you clear the halls of the undead, your quest is complete, so that they can bring the Zorn over and get it eating the black ice.
Oh, okay. So, we're done. So, hey, Sohrin, let's head out.
And as you go by the nursery, the little plants will fall out and where's Verna?
Well,
We tell the
I was trying to find that handout. The druids
Oh,
thingy.
I think I archived it already.
Oh. Well, I was just gonna tell her that I think we read in a journal that Verna, um, was it she was killed, or that she left? I don't remember.
Transformed into a sapling.
Oh, Verna transformed into a sapling.
Yeah, Verna's the frost druid that was taking care of this place.
Oh, Verna was apparently transformed into a sapling, and is no more.
Who is going to be lighting our hearth when it burns out?
Um, is her still burning right now?
Yeah, it's starting to get a little low.
Okay, I'll go over and break up another table. Throw it in there. Um, well, I'm going to report back to my boss, and hopefully, we're going to be coming back here and taking um, custody of this fort. And maybe my boss will agree to keep you warm. I'll do it as long as I can.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Uh huh. Okay.
hour too.
Um, let's go ahead and leave. Out the exit to the north. Street gate. Oh, crap.
And you to get there, Soren, roll initiative.
Hey, I got a good one. I am first.
Yes, you are.
And you're second, Sohrin.
So go for Draymond.
Okay. I'll step out here, see the creatures. I'll charge and attack this one here. Do I get sneak attack on the first one
Uh,
since he didn't really know it was there?
um, sure.
Sweet. Does 18 hit?
18 and 17 hit.
Oops. Oh well. Hold 2 sneak attack. Then I'm going to use my action surge and attack twice more. Ooh.
It's
That's it for me.
Sohrin, you're up.
Okay, so my new move, the Delver's Claw. Um, well, hold on. I'm just gonna strike. I'm just gonna strike regular for now.
This is a tutorial, so try new things.
I don't know enough about any of this shit yet,
So
especially
do
with
it.
the like.
So just do it. Do it.
Now's the time to learn it.
All right, well, I obviously used.
No, don't worry about it. Use Delver's Claw.
Now's the time to use those
Okay.
abilities you don't know about.
24 hits for 12 slashing and kills it.
Um, I want to double check that damage there, Sky.
Yeah, definitely.
I used the Delver's Claw just like I use my unarmed strike like 3 times.
Um, which hand are you putting the glove on?
My right.
Okay, then it would be a main hand, and you would want to use your monk unarmed strike as your offhand. So you could use it. You could use the Delver's Claw twice. Your unarmed strike once, unless you did flurry of blows, which you'd do unarmed twice.
Yeah, your flurry blows or your unarmed strike, or flurry blows or your bonus action strike have to be unarmed.
All right. Obviously, then I'm gonna use the Delver Claw on this thing again.
All right, re-roll Delver's, or re-roll the damage first, real quick. Or actually, I guess you could just do it that way. 1d6. Yeah, that's how that should be. Okay, cool. So which one was that on?
And I thought that I was re-rolling for the damage, but I clicked on the first Delver's Claw.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. Um,
Okay, and now I'll try to hit this thing with an unarmed strike.
and 11 does not hit.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Great job.
That thing is kind of crazy.
All right. Two against Draymond, and then one against Soren.
Both miss.
16 on. Okay. The next one will be 2 on Soren and 1 on Draymond. 24 on Soren.
Yeah, the 24 hit.
4 piercing.
Just out of curiosity, on the monk strikes, how come it's a 1d6 plus 6? Or, I'm sorry, 1d6 plus dex plus 6. What's the plus 6 mod?
That's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be 6 on the crit.
Okay, because it's. I mean, it just.
I think I just hit it on the wrong spot.
Okay. This stupid Delber's Claw does not want to keep the die calculation.
There we go. Raymond's turn.
Move there. And attack.
23 will hit.
15.
And 15 will hit. Killing it.
Okay, I'll stand there with my weapons crossed, growling at the last one.
And Soren is up. When he will hit. Eighteen will hit. 19 will hit. 'And you are out of combat.
Nice.
Right on. Yeah, hey, so Scott or Sky, I couldn't find too much literature on the Mark of the Silent Keeper. I have some questions about it.
Let's just keep going for the moment.
All right. Draymond, what should we do now?
Let's go ahead and head out. head back and talk to Stokely boys. Talk to my boss. That's it.
You get back over to the other side. It takes about an hour to cross the valley in the snow. And you go and find Stokely, and he says, "So, did you take care of them undead over yonder?"
I promise you, there are no undead left.
Very good. So we can take Ruby over there and start getting rid of that black ice. Maybe we can refit those halls to start being used again.
Um, the Charlene. I knew about the Charlene, right? On this
Yeah,
character. Okay. There's a lot of Charlene over there, which is not safe. Maybe Ruby can eat that too.
yeah, yes. The black ice, yes.
Ah,
Ruby here's gonna eat the black ice, so that we can last outfit that we had over there. Um, they went mad because of this ice, and started killing each other, and we had to stop using that hall.
okay. The whole plot of the one or whole dungeon comes into focus now. Sorry. Um. Yes, it's all good for you to go. There is a group of living awakened plants on the west side. Um, they would like somebody to keep
Plants.
plants. I know they were alive and cold, so they wanted somebody to light the hearth for them. So I lit the hearth. Told them I would discuss with you whether or not we could continue doing that. I'd be willing to volunteer while I'm here. When you don't have any other assignments.
I see. Um,
It'll make more
Thanks.
sense when you get there. They'll they'll call for you.
Wait, there.
Yes, they speak.
He just kind of shakes his head in disbelief, like, what the hell?
Yeah, I know you're gonna have trouble believing it until you hear it, but you can't miss it. You get close enough to the room and they'll start shouting for you.
Um, he'll say, Draymond, as you have fulfilled all of the tasks assigned to you, I can personally assure you a position in my guard detail, or as they like to call it, Stokely's boys. You have proven your worth to our detail.
Well, thank you. I
He'll look
appreciate
over,
that.
he'll look over at Soren and say, he'll look over at Soren and just kind of stare at his forehead.
I have to admit, Soren came in very handy. There were a couple times in there that without him I would not have made it back alive.
He's staring at Soren's forehead. He's going to reach out with his index finger and like try and rub off the tattoo off of Soren's forehead.
Mm.
Say, well, I'll be a Craig Cat's sister. You have the mark of Dumathoan on you. Never thought I would see the day that you would bless a Dwargar. You seem to be something special, eh?
Thank you, sir. And then I show him that I can move it around.
I cannot offer you the ultimate hospitality of living with us at the moment. There are far too many people that have set in their minds that your people are bad news. What I can do is give you a chance to make your mark on the Dale, and when the time comes to retire, you may be able to find a place here amongst the Battlehammer clan. We will go ahead and rename the Black Ice Hall to Sohrin Plaza, if that works for you. That way, when you have the clout in return, people will know who you are.
What an honor.
I'll clap him on the back.
You
I
do
do a
not
curtsy.
act as. That's awesome. Um, you do not act as though many of your kin would have, and you helped us greatly this day. I do not have a lot to give you, but there is another Dwargar that I met long, long ago. I do not mention this to many people, but she actually saved my life over 100 years ago when I ventured too far in the mines. She goes by the name of Grandolpha Musgart. Now, I don't exactly trust her full intentions, and I would be wary about that yourself. But at the very least, she is a lot kinder than most Dwargar that I have met. And she is a lot more charismatic than most of your kin at the very least. I have been in contact with Mishan, a cleric in nearby Bryn Shander, and turns out that these sun chasers have went to a Dwargar stronghold with a lot of very bad people. As luck would have it, Grandolpha is holed up there as well and was supposed to be marrying some crazy idiot. I have in turn been in touch with her, and she has given an approximate location that one of our masters of the arcane arts can attempt to portal you to. You'll meet up with this group there. Once you win their approval, just mention to them that the Battlehammer dwarves sent you their way, and that should go over a lot better for them.
Sounds good.
And then he will take you to the arcane artists, wizards, whatever the hell, to get you ported out. And that will be the end of this.
Well, before that, I'll give him one more healing potion. And that horned helmet with the broken horn. And my character has 112 gold. But I never actually asked you if I could have that much, Sky. I just threw a number in there. Can I give him that, or...
Sure.
Okay. Sorry, 110 gold. So you can have all that. I know.
Man, thanks, buddy. I appreciate the hospitality. It's been fun serving with you. What did you say, 110?
Yeah, it's all in Roll20 chat. Um, good luck. Um, if you are as good a friend to these sun chasers as you were to me, I'm sure you'll get along fine.
Man, thanks, buddy. Maybe I'll see it when I come back in however many years a dwarf lives.
Yeah.
All right. So, the mark. Um, you gain proficiency in the history skill, which I've already checked on your sheet. I have given you your +1 magic bonus on your unarmed strikes. And on your character sheet in your abilities, on your on your core sheet down in your abilities, you can move them wherever you want, but down near the bottom there is Eldritch Maul and Grasping Tendrils. Those are both part of that tattoo.
Okay.
And then you get currently 3 spells, which you can cast once per day, which I've added all 3 of them to your spell sheet. To Disguise Self, Mold Earth, and Ensnaring Strike.
Okay. Yeah, I read about Mold Earth. That looks like I can possibly change ground, stuff about changing ground.
Yes, you choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range and that fits within a 5-foot cube. You can manipulate it in one of the following ways. You can target an area of loose earth and instantly excavate it, move it, and deposit it up to 5 feet away. It doesn't, it's not an attack, so you can't force it to cause damage. You cause shapes, colors, or both to appear on the dirt or stone, spelling out words, creating images, or shaping patterns. Those changes last for 1 hour. Or if the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, you can cause it to become difficult terrain, meaning it costs double movement to get through there. Alternatively, you can cause the ground to become normal terrain if it is already difficult terrain, and that lasts for 1 hour. It's more of a role play situation.
Okay.
And be creative. Celestine has shape water, so she can melt snow and create like lean-tos and that kind of stuff with that. She can put shape the snow into steps, into icy steps down, so that people don't sink into the snow, that kind of stuff. But for Dumathoan, Earth sounded very like him.
Very thematic.
Yes.
So I can do Grasping Tendril once every long rest, or do I have to just read it?
Let's see here. Well, tattoos on your stuff.
Well, it looks like I can only, okay, so I have 3 tattoos, right? So I can only use one of 2 once, but then it looks like I can use grasping tendrils twice per long rest, or once a day.
Um, yeah, forget the tattoos. It's you can use each of your spells once per day. You can use each of your abilities, I think, once per day. Well, at least Eldritch Maul.
That kind of charges it for the entire fight, though. That's awesome. The Eldritch
Yeah.
Maul. Because it gives it to you for 1 minute, and that means, 10 rounds.
So once I engage Eldritch Maul, it's good for a minute.
Yep.
Did you say that's like 10 rounds worth?
Yep.
Yes, every round is 6 seconds.
Okay. And then how do I like keep using it? Do I just use it as my action every time?
Just 1 sec.
Okay. Sorry.
Um, okay, so that looks weird. Oh
Which one?
well. Just isn't lining up right, but whatever. Um, if you go up to global damage modifier on your screen, in attacks and spellcasting, you got your monk, unarmed, delver's claw, hand crossbow. Then you got bless as an attack modifier. Then you've got eldritch maul as your global damage modifier.
Okay, so when I push that, then
So
it
click.
just
Go ahead and click. So first you're going to tell me that you're using it. As whatever. I think it was a bonus action.
Correct.
And then you're going to click the checkbox to the left of Eldritch Maul. Okay, good. Now go ahead and make an attack. Delver's Claw, unarmed strike, something. Okay, so now doesn't matter. Click on one of those for damage. So you got okay. You got 2 on your Eldritch Maul, force damage, and 7 from the hit. Or on the second attack, you got 3 from the Eldritch Maul and 10 from your hit. So so if you don't activate this ability, in this case, you would have 7 and 10 damage. But if you do, then you'd have 13 and 9. Assuming these hit.
and then I just unclick it after
Yeah.
10 rounds or something. Okay.
Yeah. And if you ever accidentally don't have it checked, you can click on the words Eldritch Maul. I think, maybe. No, sorry, on the force next to it, and it will roll just by itself.
Yeah, and keep in mind that, according to what I read anyway, um, this turns your attacks to ranged attacks up to 15 feet away. So not only are you doing an additional d6 damage, but you're also attacking things that are up to 15 feet away from you. Or able to attack things up to 15 feet away from you.
All right. That's crazy, but right on.
I think somebody got a little bit of inspiration from the Sun Soul Monk.
No, I just was doing the same thing I was doing with all the other artifacts, and was like, I was just like, tattoos are a very monk kind of thing, and I'm like, and so I went through all the tattoo items and was like, okay, we're gonna take that one, we're gonna take that one, we're gonna take that one.
Mix and match.
Yep. First level I think was two commons and an uncommon, and sixth level was I think two uncommons and a rare.
Nice.
So about the thing where, as a bonus action, what would be the point to move my tattoo to other places on my body? Am I gonna like
At,
ever want to like hide this from people or?
I mean, maybe Dwargar. I don't know, but not really. It was part of the tattoo that I took it from. Was you can move this tattoo wherever you want, as long as it is no smaller than a copper piece. And I was like, okay, well, I'll leave that. That's kind of stupid, but whatever.
Yeah, because I was
Um,
gonna be reading about that and I wasn't sure.
Well, it could be an RP thing. I mean, maybe hide it from other Duergar. Maybe you want to, piss off somebody from who's a follower of Duathane, and they think you're a piece of trash because you're Duergar. So you show them that you had the blessing of Dumathane, whatever.
So do you
And
think I should like start with it initially, like under my clothes, and then kind of maybe move it to my forehead, or start with it on my forehead? Because it looks like I'm gonna have to use my bonus action to move it. So where should I like start with it?
I mean, it's thematically, when you're not in combat, your bonus action isn't going to matter.
yeah, I mean,
Um,
act,
like when we're going back and forth like we are right now, you're not in combat. We we've been talking for 5 minutes. You could have had 50 bonus actions at this point.
Okay.
I mean, that kind of thing doesn't matter as far as RP is concerned. It's that would only have a reason to be measured in combat. And at the moment, I see no reason to move around in combat unless it's just one of those combats.
Yeah, I don't really foresee the need to do it in combat. Um,
Mostly an RP thing, basically, is what we're saying.
All right. Cool.
I mean, the bigger portion of that tattoo was disguise self. So you can cast disguise self for essentially up to an hour, no concentration, and you can change your looks.
Well, that would be one way to disguise self. You completely cover yourself into the tattoo, and then when you break line of sight, you make it disappear to a small coin on your back, and you'd look completely different.
That's funny. When I was reading it, and I was like trying to find stuff in the symposium or whatever it's called, I thought it said disqueeze. I was like, what the fuck is disqueeze self? And I couldn't find it, of course. isn't that isn't there a isn't it supposed to be a G?
Yes, Disguise self. DISGUISE.
Yeah, for some reason it kind of looks like a lowercase q on my end.
Oh,
It does.
Therefore, it was just squeeze.
explains why you
It
couldn't find
was.
it.
All right,
That's
that's
weird.
been updated.
Okay, now it says lowercase g.
That's funny.
I do all this stuff in Word, so I blame Word for not changing my Word.
Roger that. Yeah, I
Well,
looked in the thing, couldn't find it. I was like, meh, whatever. I'll ask Scott next time I see him, or when we get back from break.
sometimes when you copy paste from a PDF or a internet document into Word or vice versa, they don't always copy perfectly. So,
Gotcha.
Nah,
Okay, well,
you'll
that
find
makes a
that
little
in
bit more
pt2.
sense. So, um, when I go to like disguise myself, um, do enemies have like a disadvantage on like seeing me if I'm trying to be stealthy or something, or what is the benefit of disguising myself with tattoos?
Mostly roleplay. Possibly combat, but mostly roleplay.
All right, cool.
I mean,
Can I make them like any cut? Like if I want to like blend in with a wall, is that like
n-
possibility?
no, you'll have to look up disguise self for that. Um, Basically, you're still going to be a humanoid. You're
hmm,
just going to be maybe a little taller, maybe a little shorter. You can
makes
do it
you look
within
like
the,
a different humanoid, though.
yeah.
All right, right on.
If you're
Yeah.
trying to infiltrate a thieves guild per se, um, and you don't want them to know what you look like because eventually you're going to come back and kill them all or something, or you're just trying to get some information and you don't want them to know what you look like. Boom.
All right, 10-4. Yeah, no, that I'm sure now I'll be able to find it in the what do you guys call that? Is it the
Compendium.
symposium? Oh,
Compendium.
the
Compendium,
compendium.
but it's also on your spell sheet. So
Okay.
if you go over to your spells, um,
You can hit the little eye next to it and it'll open it up so you can read it.
if you hover over disguise self, there's a speech bubble and then the little eye. Click on the eye, and that opens that up so you can read it.
All right, cool. Right on, man.
Tell ya, for a first character, you did not pick an easy one, but it's definitely got serious utility power. And seriously, the monks are like the OP class. And it blows my mind when people are constantly being like, well, monks are underpowered and monks suck or whatever. It's like, seriously? I've never not seen an OP monk. You know what you're doing. A monk is like the most OP class in the game.
Yeah, I feel like my monk could be like good if I figure out exactly what to do with it.
It just takes time getting to know your character and when to use what abilities.
Right on. Yeah, like that new thing that just went into my hand or whatever, my artifact or whatever, like yeah, that's gonna take some time to learn all this shit, but I don't know, it's pretty cool.
I'd be excited about that shit.
I
And
am.
even
It seems like a good artifact to have.
and even the Delver's Claw. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
want to say that was a rare item as well. But it's one of those that just look over your abilities before session each day. Um, and remind yourself what it is, because it may not be always, but they have come across invisible stalkers before. With blind sight, you can see them even though they're invisible.
Right. I don't know. I do like try to look at my character sheet before we play, but I can't like find anything necessarily else that's either like worth a key point to use or I don't know, like another like attack that
Stunning
I'm missing.
strike is really good. Like, I keep pushing for stunning strike because it can take an enemy out of combat through your next turn. So that means that they can't hit anybody else, they can't run away, they can't do anything, and everybody that you have has advantage against that one creature.
Yeah, just make sure you tell people that they're stunned. You know, like stun them and be like, okay, this one's stunned, kind of thing. Because if people don't know they're stunned, they don't know to attack.
For
Also true.
and do I first have to like try to attack and then hit before I use a stunning strike?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You don't have to say you're trying to stunning strike until you know whether you've hit.
After. Okay, cool. Bean.
That way you don't waste it
Yeah.
on a miss.
Yeah, the way that it is specifically worded is when you hit. Not when you attack, but when you hit. So after you know that it hits, you can say, I'm going to use a stunning strike.
Right on.
Which is not the way it works in Celesta. But that's a whole different argument. I don't know about Baldur's Gate. I haven't played a monk in Baldur's Gate.
I get all my like hit dice back or no?
Yes, you can get all your hit by hit. Yeah. You can hit the long rest button.
Just do it a couple times. I had to do it twice to get everything back.
Right on.
And I'm going to take that temporary hit points back because, no, I'm not. Because got 8 hours, 1 hour. Yeah, we're gonna leave those on there.
Wait, did you want me to leave those? I took. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Because by the time that you got those, went through the rest of this, across the thing, you might be at an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So when you get into combat tomorrow, you'll still be within your 8 hours.
Right, and then what's the global attack modifier? Like, you know how like my global damage modifier, if that's clicked, then it does stuff. Is there like do I have a move where I get to click the global attack modifier?
You do not have a move.
Okay.
There are certain people that have a move, if you want to call it a move. There is a spell called Bless, which some characters might be able to cast. They say a few words, blah, 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 whatever. In this case, you'll have to wait and find out if anybody has that ability within this group. But we always kind of put bless and guidance on all of them just in case a character has that.
All right, and then what's the box above my proficiency bonus that says inspiration? When I click on it, a dragon comes in.
If you have a bard in your group, a bard might be able to inspire their allies by saying a few words. We will not be having a bard that I know of in the party, unless somebody dies and decides to be a bard. There's also the possibility, low possibility, when I remember, That if you do something really, really, really creative, I might give you inspiration.
That's a
But
totally different kind of inspiration than the bardic inspiration.
bardic inspiration scales with the bard. Um, but yeah, basically it's a additional X number to a D20 roll.
And it's like an additional D6, D8, D12, whatever, depending on how high level the bard is. But if Sky gives you inspiration, it's just a reroll of a D20, which is nice.
Cool.
At your discretion.
Yeah. So you just have it, and then you're like, you know, you rolled a natural one, and you're like, I want to re-roll this dice using my inspiration, and then you uncheck the dragon and re-roll the 20.
And hopefully get something other than that one. Because that would totally be my luck.
Yeah.
And if you think I'm joking, I was playing Baldur's Gate the other day. I had advantage on the roll. I rolled double nat ones. I had inspiration. So I clicked it, re-rolled. You wanna guess what I rolled?
Do I get 3 guesses, or is it just a double nat one?
I rolled double nat ones.
Son
Again.
of a
4 nat ones in a row.
burn.
That's statistically like 400 million to 1 or something like that. I know you have to
Wow.
ask Bo, but
That's messed up, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that, but there was one that I really wanted to pass, and I ended up going back to another save because um, I had to see what it was going to do. I think it was probably something stupid, but um, it was like a DC. Honestly, it's DC 24, DC 25, and I'm like, I could barely pass it, maybe, and so it clicked, and it gave me like 18 and a 12, and then I used inspiration, and it gave me like a 14 and a 12, and then I used inspiration, and then it finally passed, and then it was something stupid. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the load and redo this and just not do it because I don't want to use 3 inspirations on that.
Yeah.
So now my spells that I can use, those are from bonus actions, right? Or do I got to read them?
Ensnaring strike is a bonus action. It says it uh casting time bonus action. Sky's self is an action, but again, that's typically going to be out of combat. So you just say, "Hey, I'm casting disguise self," and you click it, and boom, you casted it. Enlarge reduce, which is racial for you, is a action, and you can grow up to basically twice your size, 10 foot by 10 foot. And then invisibility is an action, um, but you concentrate on it, and it'll give you advantage if you can get up to somebody and hit them without them noticing you.
And hold on, let me look at something else really fast.
Honestly, the way it's worded, you can still have advantage even if they do notice you, but once you hit, then you're no longer invisible. It's not greater invisibility, it's just regular.
Um, so what's the key empowered strike? Starting at your unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage.
Basically,
So,
there are a lot of enemies that they are either resistant or immune to anything that isn't magical. Just a mundane sword or hammer or your fist. You're only going to do half damage. Um, that ability allows your fist to become magical in the sense of overcoming that resistance. So you do full damage whether they are resistant or not to mundane items.
ultimately, before you hit 6th level, this may or may not have come into play, but now it just doesn't matter.
Okay. And then how do I find like the invisibility, like all the, I don't know, I don't see those on my like lists.
Spell sheet.
Okay, thank you.
Keep in mind, most of those are like once per day type of thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, monks typically do not get spells like at all. So any of these spells that the 2 racials are once per day, and any of the spells that I'm giving you through this artifact will be once per day.
All right. And then like the one where I grow or shrink, um, I don't know, what is it?
Reduce and large.
Yeah, it looks like I can, I don't know. While the target's attacks will deal 1d4 extra damage.
Yeah. So every time you hit, you get to add a d4 to your damage.
Okay. And then the target also has a disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Advantage.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
if you reduce, it's disadvantage. If you enlarge, it's
Oh, for
advantage.
medium to small. Okay, gotcha. All right. So it would behoove me to just grow big instead of small, right?
Well, it depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to run away from someone and there's a crack in the wall and you want to get smaller, that might help. If you are trying to hit somebody, being really big might be very helpful.
All right. And then also it says the components are VSM, a pinch
No,
of
ignore
powdered iron.
ignore that.
Okay.
They
So I
don't.
don't need a pinch of powdered iron to do.
No,
No, they don't affect you.
this is
Um,
a racial spell.
yeah, as a monk and a non-caster, um, any spells that you end up being able to cast for one reason or another do not require components. You get to cast them without component requirements. So
And I can do
And
this once a day, you say?
yeah,
I'm actually going to change this spell um, because technically it should be changed.
you're right. It should.
So is
Okay,
it gonna?
sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, is it gonna take in? So since I don't need any components, are, should all those boxes not be checked then?
It's set.
He's fixing it.
Right.
But I'm assuming we're finished for the night.
We are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta get out of here, buddy.
I'm going to. Yeah.
All right,
Um,
10-4. Well, thanks for all your help, man.
Not a problem. Glad I could help. Looking forward to having you. Are you? Oh, are you joining the game tomorrow?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet. Don't forget,
We can consider it his birthday present since he's turning 40 tomorrow.
Sweet.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
The baby of the group.
Oh God, he is.
Oh.
Well, he replaced you, Sky. Right?
Yay! I'm no longer the baby.
Because yours is in
Oh.
September.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about when mine is.
But you're like a couple months younger than me, basically,
Yeah.
if I remember right. So yeah, you were the baby, so now he's the baby. That's
I
funny.
want to say his is in November.
Maybe.
I don't know. My phone will tell me.
Yeah. So I can put it in my Google Calendar before we go.
He's been trying to figure this out for like a year.
Oh. Well, now that he's part of the group, he's gonna find out when it happens.
Yeah, because everybody's gonna put shit into Discord. Maybe I'll kick him out of Discord for a few days and then bring him back in.
Yeah, he's not gonna find that suspicious at all.
All right.
Um. Don't forget, you don't know me when we start playing tomorrow, because I'm a different character.
All right, 10-4. I'll just be a new guy. I'll be the new guy again.
Yeah, and my character's actually female, but
Is your person Celestine?
yes,
Okay, cool.
I'm the Circle of Stars Wild Elf Druid healer, the only caster in the group.
All right.
And she was. I want to put this out here. Was the highest AC person in the group.
Now we are
19.
tied. Now we are
Oh,
tied.
you got 19 armor class too.
Yep.
Right on.
Because she made a big deal about that.
Yes,
And I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, man, once he gets... Essentially, it's a secret that gave him a boost.
Dragon's Breath. Or my
yeah,
Dragon's Play thing.
It was your secret stuff that you can decide whether you want to share or not share with the group. But I was waiting for him to decide what he wanted to put the one ASI into, because if he put it into Wisdom, it was going to up him up to 19. But I was just like, you keep saying that you're the highest. We'll see here.
I was thinking earlier when we first started. I was like, how did he get 19? He was 18 last week.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. But I still have more health than him.
My thing got like 1 point, and the only thing that would have changed was the Wisdom, because it was the only one that was like an odd number. So that was the only one that I could take a point and make it go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, it was armor class. That was a no-brainer.
That's my character.
Oh, fucking sweet, bro. I guess I'm not allowed to ask what she's holding. I'll find out tomorrow. Or shortly.
That's just... Well, the picture is a staff. It's a spear. Although I'm working on actually coloring. I found a line art drawing online that I think would work perfect for her. So I'm actually working on coloring it in. And I might be switching out my token and picture before too long. So.
And 4.
I'll just consider it an upgrade.
Enlarge, reduce, it changed, so it is now target of self, because